welcome. Trying to get a coughing fit out of the way before I started, but still battling the whatever bronchitis. Who knows? I did try to sleep a ton today. Try to get over it. But anyways, okay. Well, we're back on the main account, and we shall see. Coming to you live outside of Texas Roadhouse. Hell yeah. Me or you? Dude, I haven't been in a Texas Roadhouse in like 20 years or something. I think. Wait, I've been outside of Texas Roadhouse. Oh, hey, what's up? They have those out in Cali? I guess so. That always seemed like that was more of a southern thing. Because you're out in Cali, right? I guess they've got most things out there. Except for Hardee's. They got Carl's Jr. Nice. What's the other thing that they, like, renamed? I know there's, like, Carl's Jr. I think there's a couple other fast foods that have different names out west than out east, even though it's the same stuff. Damn, I maybe should have got some more tea, but yeah. Checkers and Rallies. Honestly, I never eat fast food, so I'm really far out of the loop. The only fast food that I'll ever eat on a road trip, just about, is like a Subway or some kind of sandwich shop. Otherwise, I'll just get like little gas station stuff, like Cliff Bars or something, or I'll just try to pack food. I just can't really eat fast food anymore. I just feel terrible almost immediately. Too much John. Well, I don't always eat the healthiest stuff. I mean, those nutrition bars like Cliff Bars and stuff, they're probably better than fast food, but they still have quite a lot of sugar and stuff in them typically. But I don't know, since I started working out and just trying to eat cleaner over the last, I guess, couple of years or so, I just can't, I can barely eat much sort of garbage food. The only thing that garbage food that I'll still eat sometimes is like pizza. I can't eat too much of it, and typically I'll feel like trash later if I eat it anyways. But that's better than like chicken or burgers or whatever. I'll occasionally, if I'm like in a place where that's kind of all they have is red meat, is what they're serving for dinner, and I just don't want to be weird about it, I'll eat it. So like my uncle's house, they almost always have some kind of red meat for Easter. We go over there for like Easter, 4th of July, Thanksgiving, like most kind of family holiday stuff. That's where it goes down, and he pretty much always does some sort of red meat. Of course, he likes doing pork too, which, oh my god, dude, I just can't play a game on this account. I'm not even gonna waste everybody's time. I mean, I could play Malzahar and just kind of hope to get carried, but I mean, it's probably better. I mean, it doesn't have the narrative of me getting to back to Emerald. I don't know that anyone really gives a crap about that on this channel. But I do get to play non-Rakan stuff. People probably care more about that, if anything, on the alt. Although I don't want to win too many more games on it, but I've been winning the last couple of days with Tahm and Braum. Back on the Braum guide. We'll just lose our 5 LP per day on the other account and get back over here. How much is a second dodge? It's 10? Or is it like 15? So I think I'm gaining like 20 something. It's still a lot though. If I have to have a second dodge. It's 20? Okay. That's probably not worth it. I'll just wait it out then. There's no real rush on that other account. Let me see. 20 sounds crazy. 15 is already really high. It used to be 310, but I know it's 5 something higher. LP gains are higher than they used to be too, though. I did, yeah, the Fearless draft. I saw Cadrill's coverage of it. Oh, is that a different one? I watched the Fearless one. Only, like, the first match that Cadrill covered. I thought Fearless was pretty cool. Where you have to play different champs. It's 15. That's still a lot, though. That's, like, over 50% of a game. If it's over 50%, it's really hard to justify. I can't remember. I did the math on it before in a Dodge video. It's really outdated, but... Okay, Caitlyn's banned. I guess they just banned Jinx then.
Come on.
I'll wait a second just in case
Happen?
AC wants to say anything. Yeah, I didn't watch a ton of the mages. Were just the ADCs banned out? Like what? You mean mage supports or mage, like, carries? The thing I saw, they all had traditional ADCs. I'm pretty sure. Ooh. Does Braum block Samira ult? I don't know if that counts as a projectile or not.
The heart is the strongest muscle.
Well, I can at least knock her up. It says it's shots. It's a per shot thing. It says she's firing things, but it is a projectile that can be blocked. I think, right? Isn't that what it says right there? Oh, it's Annie. Morgue Jungle. So it is it can be blocked, I think. Yep. Okay, so I can block it. It'd be better just to interrupt it, but you know, we got a lot of tools. Yeah, MR is really good here as long as Samira doesn't pop off. Can't block Tibbers. Can't block Annie's W, I'm pretty sure. Can block her Q. Show off.
New beginnings.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
You can always trust Braum.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Alright.
I wonder what's around next corner.
Block all her spells? Annie? There's no way you can block Tibbers. I'm pretty sure her W... You might be able to block W. I'm not sure about that. But I feel like...
Spawn.
No time for worrying.
Let me show you what it is to fall.
Nice. They got freaked out. Morgana didn't attack.
Braum is on the job. Sometimes icy heart just needs warm smile. Not so bad.
Okay. Just making sure my mouse wasn't caught. Braum does kind of help push because, well, if you auto attack 4 times, they get the little freeze.
You thought
Miss point blank Q.
you are safe with Braum. You have problems.
Oh my god. Would it have saved me if I stunned? I don't know.
No sneaking up on Braum this time.
More jungle OP. Well, just cheese gank level 2 Draven that's going like too hard. Worked right there. As soon as we saw it, I should have just given up on the play.
Mother always said,
Ran sooner.
lose. Even the heaviest.
I'm gonna hold on to 1 stack just to help him last hit cannons.
The darker
This guy's not even trying to catch axes. Is he lagging or trying to type or like what's the story? Buddy? Like
An ally has been slain.
Braum's W, like, I wish it gave you a shield or something, too. Or, like, instead. Extra armor, MR. I mean, I guess it's thematic, but... They're gonna be back. I don't know if she put a control word there or not. She should have had enough gold for a control word after that. She didn't have any items, so I think she's got a control word. Yeah, there it is. Dead, I think. I didn't have my shield.
Life is good, huh?
An enemy has been slain.
Oh my god. Dude, the last couple of days, it's like every single day or every single game, it's just like a smash. We just get smashed bottom, but somehow we win. So hopefully we can pull it off. But
An ally has been slain.
If you have
well, yeah, I mean Samira does a hell of a lot of damage too, and Annie has a stun. Like, this is of course a lane you would want to gank. I mean, you should almost always be ganking bot lane. I talk about this all the time. There are some, you know,
always said,
different permutations, but in general, like, all else being equal, you want to gank bot lane anyways. Because you're stopping two people.
even heavier.
That shield should definitely block CC too, at least the first instance of CC. If it's going to be blocking damage. I mean, Kayn is not that great at ganking early, so... Samira just feels OP AF, too. When she gets ahead, especially. I mean, I'm not 6 yet. I think it's worded, man.
Move like they hurt.
We had a Draven that kind of chain fed in lane, but then somehow just took over the game after that, too.
My shield is my sword.
Well, she lost Cannon. Where's Annie? It'd be nice if you could block tower shots. That'd probably be OP.
An enemy has been slain.
But it should... I don't know. Braum doesn't need that much help. But I think just some smaller quality of life stuff, like blocking the first piece of CC and being able to jump to wards with your W would be really nice.
Another
If they have to nerf some of his other stuff, like some damage on his Q or something, I'd be fine with that, with some more quality of life. Damn, Morg Jungle's just running it. In a good way. She is behind in farm on Kayn. Kayn does have 2 kills. God, how the fuck did she not die?
Killing spree.
God bless. Who was that? Morg walking in there? I should have exhausted the Samira or held the exhaust. I thought I had Ignite. I forgot because I just never take exhaust. I mean, it wasn't completely int to exhaust the Annie right there, but that was a really bad wave. I don't think he should have gone that hard, like flashing forward to kill her. No. I guess we got a TP, but oh. Oh my god, I can't believe I fucking missed that. Wow. Yeah, I've really got to get better at hitting these Qs. That would have almost certainly been a kill if I hit that Q. That's really unfortunate. Dude, okay. That's just way too much gap close. She was like right here. How long is her E? Like 1,000? It's probably not that long. Her little dash just feels like it's so freaking long. Like flash, dash, and shoot is like 2,000 units or something. It's way further than it seems like it should be for how fast it is. It's not hella stats though. It's like 20, you know, armor. I don't know. I don't have a lot of points in it.
You are safe with Braum.
I mean, Braum is pretty good. I'm just like not playing him well.
An ally has been
But I still think, I mean, he hasn't been picked in pro in years. I just think like a couple of quality of lives would not be crazy. You need to get out of here, man. They're there. Okay.
Mother always said, don't lose. Even heaviest door can be opened.
also, it's like, I don't think it's always the jungler who determines who wins the lane. Like, if you have a brain, you shouldn't die to ganks. You just have to learn how to respect information you don't have. If you don't know where the jungler is, you just can't be as aggressive. I mean, you see a lot of high level and pro players. I mean, they do die to ganks sometimes, but like, you really just have to be a lot more, you just have to play differently when you don't know where the jungler is. And you just don't do that. I mean, I'm obviously guilty of that too. Also depends on your champs, your summoners. This is twice I've seen Samira like turbo popping off though. I think Caitlyn's probably still a better ban. I think some of it's just not playing well against Samira in the early game. It's kind of hard to tell because I fed both games, so it's like, is it just because my ADC or I were playing bad, or is it because the champion's just really strong? I mean, it's obviously a little bit of both, but I just don't feel as... Samira doesn't feel as oppressive. Like, she gets the kills, but she's not, like, super slamming the lane as much as it feels like Caitlyn does. Did we have a Draven last time against a Samira? Are they just like fighting over camps in the jungle? Like, what's the story here? They both wanted blue? Oh, she's going for it? Oh my god, she fucking blocked it. Oh my god, Draven died too? I mean, I can't walk up, I'm gonna die. How does Annie get away with that? Did he hit her? Oh my god. Come on, Draven, that wasn't even close, buddy. This Warwick is straight trolling. He already tried to surrender once. How long has it been? Please. All she had to do is just walk up. Give me a W, man. I should have shielded his flamethrower a little bit sooner. God, if this guy gets like, doesn't convert that kill, I'm gonna be real sad. Did Lux just flash that wall to try to... Oh my god.
Shut down.
They used so many cooldowns, but they did get a shutdown, so that's good. How does Samira only have a 400 gold shutdown when she's 12 and 1? What? I mean, I guess somebody shut down part of it, but she's still got to be up like 3,000 or 4,000 gold. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, Delaby. I just don't think it mattered too much. It looks like a huge buff, but it's really not that big. Like, the knockup, like, it's cool, but it's not any more health on the ultimate. It's not any more, like, it's just some small quality of life, which is, like, cool. I mean, you got a cooldown reduction on it, but enchanters are just having a really hard time right now. Their items just don't have any defensive stats, and they're so squishy. Most of them don't. Like, Moonstone does, but it's not that great, especially on Lulu, because she's only got one shield. God, I'm gonna get blown up. Okay, she's dead though, right? I did interrupt her ult fast. It still killed Draven, but I live.
Double kill.
What? Okay, she's dead though, right? Dude, this Warwick is stone cold worthless.
Killing spree.
But yeah, like, Shirelia's doesn't have health on it. Ardent Sensor doesn't have Ardent Sensor, Sap Flowing Water don't have health. Ardent also doesn't have ability haste.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I don't know, like, those champs still have an okay win rate. If Lulu's win rate's at 50% or higher, that's above average. Usually she's like 48. I mean, a big part of her is it's really easy to misclick with her. Really, there's not a lot you can do about it because it just has to do with overlapping frames. Like, if the assassin is sitting right on top of your AD carry and you're trying to polymorph them, they're like, literally their frames are overlapping and you press W, like, it really, because there's no toggle, I don't think there's a toggle enemy champions only. You can toggle off, like, minions or whatever, but you can't, like, toggle off allies. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's like, it's a skill shot, but there are very few abilities in the game that are like that, where you can hit both allies and enemies, and the effect changes based on which one you're hitting. So she's surprisingly, like, harder to play, or not even hard, just like kind of chaotic. Has a level of unpredictability to her that's difficult to really play around. Like, you can try, but if it's a bunch of melees running around into each other, like, it's gonna be tough. Oh, Big Mama's showing up, there's no way. How did I not? How is... There's no way Draven's caught, right? Come here, come here, come here! Oh my god. Dude, okay, they got it. Alright, I might just ban Samira. Her gap close is just too fast. It's like instant 700 or something. And then it resets when she gets kills. Like, it's just so hard. She didn't even ult, and she's still one-shotting. I mean, obviously, she's, like, absurdly fed right now. But I don't know. This is the second game out of, like, 5 games or so. 2 out of 5 games where we've just seen her completely just blast everybody.
See? That wasn't so bad.
I think she even got some nerfs on this patch. I don't know, her win rate's not like that crazy, but... Are we more zoomed in? Yeah, there's a little bit. That's a good call. Must have accidentally mouse wheeled. Look, man, if Rakan can't go in at 2,000 speed, she shouldn't be allowed to do it either. Oh my god. How fed is this Annie? She's only got 4 kills. Alright, well, Warwick's kind of doing something.
You can always trust.
I mean, it was looking really bad yesterday, too, and then somehow we just turned it around, but I don't know. Is Caitlyn... They're both so obnoxious to deal with. It's like, if you don't have if you don't have Jinx, Caitlyn, or Samira, maybe Jhin. Samira feels a lot more impressive than Jhin does right now, though. I mean, part of it, she just snowballs extremely hard because she does have those, like, just resets and, like, turbo offensive tools. Her ult doesn't have a cooldown, basically. Oh my god. Okay. She's dead, though, right? What? She fucking blocked my ult. I mean, this person... this person's playing really well on her. That's like twice that she's blocked my ult, I think. That's part of it, too, is it's like, it's kind of hard to engage on her. Like, you have to bait that out first. I should have exhausted her and just waited until I got the stun and then comboed it with the ult. It's just not having enough games, not being in this situation enough with Braum. Versus, like, you know, with Rakan. You know, I've got like 5,000 games on Rakan or something. Probably not that much, but like a lot. I'm still just not great on Braum. Even though I have like a high win rate, I think I just haven't played that well on him. It's a small sample size, but man. I mean, was that guy a Smurf or Samira just like that broken? Let me see. Why don't they have, like, why has this game been out for 14 years and they don't have in-game like stat tracking like op.gg? Why can't they just buy one of these companies and just put it in the game? Well, I've been winning on Braum. Like, I'm 4-0 on Braum so far, and I've been doing 50-50 on Tahm Kench. I'm doing better on this account on those champs than I am Rakan, statistically. But yeah, I mean, I'm not playing that well, but that game. But is it that, or is Samira just, like, actually really good, too? Because that's like 2 games where Samira just completely dominated, and somehow we won the other one. But no, that's just a normal Platinum 3 player. Doesn't usually win on Samira. Just like completely popped off that game. No, she's only got like a 50% win rate. She's not that popular. What's Kate's win rate? Kate's like 52. Jinx and Ashe are the only ones that are like really high win rates. Where was the crazy one? Or was that on the other account when I was playing Rakan? Where is the other Samira? It must have been on the other account. Let me see. I didn't think I played any on that account yesterday. Or was that multiple days ago? Yeah, it was 2 days ago. Okay, was this... Yeah, this was the crazy comeback win. I think. Yeah, it was versus a Samira, who also had 20 kills. This guy doesn't have a good win rate on her either. I don't know. This rough game. Okay, so I think I still banned Caitlyn, but... if Caitlyn's banned, maybe I ban Samira. I'm not... I don't think it's a great meta, probably for Renata. I think I just feel most comfortable on tanks. I know she got played in pro some, but... I think she's just too immobile for my taste. Do you think it's great? I mean... She's not like a horrible... I mean, she's got like 51% win rate, but only like 1.5% pick rate. I mean, if you get her with a hyper scaling AD carry like a Jinx or something, then she definitely can be good. I mean, pro players, a lot of pro players play her with Callista because they both get extra damage when they auto attack people in lane. So you really got to land a lot of autos and pressure a lot. Yeah, I know they do, but I don't know. I mean, if you win on her, as I always say, whatever you win on, go for it. But I'm just kind of explaining why I think that those types of champs have largely fallen off. Now, at least statistically, over a wide distribution of people, right? At like Emerald Plus. Nami is getting picked a lot, and she is starting to get a decent win rate here, but and Janna and Sona are coming up a bit here. Sona's back over 53. It's really hard to hold Sona down because she's so easy to execute on, and if people don't close the game, she's just got so much value. I have no information. Guess we'll try Braum again. We'll just keep working on it.
My heart is the strongest.
I kind of want to do Tahm, but I think Braum is probably a little bit better blind. Yeah, so some of the enchanters, Lulu's win rate is up. I mean, it's not... She's very rarely going to be a champion that has like a 53 plus win rate, right? Historically, it's much lower. But yeah, I mean, her win rate is up in Emerald. Right? Like the chart's going left to right. Because she was... Usually she's about 50%, usually a little bit under. Now at Diamond Plus, she's 52.5. Emerald, she's a little bit... Now, at higher ranks, people are probably picking her... They're not blind picking her, probably. They're probably picking her specifically with the champion she's good with. Like your Twitch, your Jinx, your auto attackers, but... Yeah, I just sequenced almost every fight wrong that we were doing, like... Because I have to, like, I needed to hold my ult for the Samira W, And then I should have just blocked with my shield more Samira's basic attacks. Needed to exhaust her more and do it faster. I gotta get used to playing with exhaust too, because I'm so used to playing with ignite. What is it? What is bottom? Way? I need to see if I have a Braum skin too. I don't think I have any on this account, but I'm not sure if there will be Lucian Nami nerfs. There might be. I mean, they're obviously picked a lot in Pro. They buffed her a little bit. I mean, they didn't put any more damage on her, though. Right? It was just, like, quality of life on the ult, which probably doesn't matter that much. Smolder ADC. Yeah, what did I say? Something else? I meant, like, I didn't know if support was going to be... I thought support might be Wei. I don't know what I said. I wasn't sure he was going to be the support. Wei, Malphite, or Nico could all be... Wei is a bottom. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I meant in the bottom lane, not ADC. Yeah, my bad. You think Wei's a bottom? I think he could top me any day of the week.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
On the job.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Are mini masks in? Yes or no?
Problem. You come to me first.
I guess that's more of... Mask? Is that more of a, like a lesbian or cis woman, whatever kind of thing, or is that also like in the gay community?
Move
Minions
like this.
have spawned.
Do they have femmes and masks in the gay community too? Just more of that just gay shit Discord talk.
No time for worrying.
Oh, okay. Is that's similar to top or bottom, right? I guess that's really how you're kind of presenting yourself. Just out in public, and
Sometimes
it's fine. We got the flash. And then the top or bottom is where you prefer to play in the bedroom, right?
you can always trust Braum.
So in theory, you could still be a mask, but also a bottom. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Even heavier storm.
I mean, you kind of be whatever you want, right? It's like language just can't really keep up, but it just tries. Derrida would approve that message. It's one of the theorists I really enjoy teaching. He doesn't specifically do gender studies type of stuff, but he was really, you know, all about kind of the limitations of language. I was really sad. I figured out today that one of my favorite professors retired, and he's emerita. I mean, dude's in his 80s by this point. I think he got to finish his PhD in the 60s or something, so it's like, I get it, but he was still cool. I was hoping I'd run into him around campus sometime, but
Wonder what's around next corner.
butter sounds delicious.
Just needs warm smile.
I'm trying to deny some CS, but okay. This way, it's probably not going to be good.
An ally has been slain.
You are safe with Braum.
An ally has been slain. Let's have a look.
Like Ram.
Oh, can I could maybe step in front while they're trying to last hit the cannon. I could like W up to it and shield and block it, right? Block them from autoing it. I didn't think about that. That's kind of risky. But if it denies a cannon, if I don't think they're going to punish me too hard for it, that'd be pretty cheeky. I don't know if I could do it every time, but I could probably do it at least once.
Look up to me
Oh, nice. Jax? Okay, Jax is the jungler. Alright.
first. Move like they hurt.
Unizoc's got me all hot and bothered, man. I can't even focus. Alright.
You thought you were in trouble.
Oh, God.
This suits.
Enemy killing spree.
Alright, I mean, they don't have a lot of CC. They do have some, I guess, with Nico. I mean, this dude is up a lot of CS. Malphite really can't last hit under tower very well. Can't game and watch stream at the same time. See. Understandable.
You can always trust Braum.
Oh, oh,
Shots fired. An enemy has been slain.
Now I give
got him.
that harsh talking.
I mean, hitting a Braum Q while you're ahead, especially with someone like Ashe, kind of is a death sentence.
Even heavy storm can be open. Mother always said, don't lose.
I've never really watched pro baseball. I played baseball in elementary school.
Life is good,
What? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Well, I guess I'll wait on it because I don't want to get vision of the health.
An ally has been slain.
Maybe they'll feel like they can go after Ashe if I'm clearing the ward.
the darker the night, brighter the star.
So hard to wave clear as Ashe, though. I wonder if the lightning thing would probably be pretty good on Ashe, right? Because she needs wave clear, and I feel like they buffed that item pretty hard. I thought volley. I mean, I guess maybe it's hard to dive Nico. How many stacks does this dude have? 46. I feel like that's not that great. So we kind of hold him down. And he starts taking off a lot faster though once you get the AoE farming with it. Did I get it, or did... I got an assist on it though, right? Yeah. I think my ult missed, but Ashe just, like, just did enough to clip him. Okay, having a better game this time. I probably should have thrown the ult first and then Q'd. I just wanted the Q cooldown so maybe I could get another one. But I think I'm supposed to ult first, just to make sure that it chains with the arrow, so we can't flash it. In that situation. And then, obviously, I'm like, when they're knocked up, I'm going to be able to hit the Q too. So, I feel like that's the play. Nice. We can dive her if she stays, or him. I always think Smolder's a girl for some reason. Ha! Alright. I guess I could have blocked that. I should have blocked it. I'm just not used to playing Braum. I'm gonna die, but... Did he not? Oh, he didn't have his ult. That's still fine. 1 for 1. They miss a lot of CS. I maybe didn't I should have grabbed aggro with my, should have grabbed aggro, probably, with my ult, Q, and then stay back. I don't think there's any point in me going in for melee and getting hit by the Nico ult, because you know Nico's just gonna ult. So I think I'm supposed to just ult, maybe shield Volibear as he's running in, just so we get the extra resists. Q, and hang out on the perimeter. It's like, I don't need to go in that close. I'm not Rakan. I don't know why he turned around and went back in. I thought he would have gotten out off of one more shot. Yeah, Smolder still feels... I mean, she's supposed to be really weak early, but this Jax is a little bit what I'm worried about here. We've got a lot of gold. I assume Ashe, yeah. She's got 1 billion gold. Well, you don't want to be body blocking as much as an enchanter, you know? Or like someone squishy. But yeah, most tanks, depending on the situation, yeah. I mean, usually body blocking stuff is good.
Destroyed a turret.
I wonder what's around next corner.
Enemy rampage.
Please. I mean, I guess, no, he is worth gold.
Just needs one smile.
We probably just get to dumpster bottom one more time for the lane's broken. Did he really not die? Ain't no way he didn't die, right? How? Malphite ult or something? Dude, how did he not die? Man, I really wish I'd ignite. It's like 2 games in a row. Wish I'd ignite.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Now that one I did have time to Q and then R, because it was a longer distance arrow, and that lets me start stacking the passive faster. Jackson's becoming a problem. Ash almost has arrow.
Always trust Braum.
Dude, please just run, bro. I can't block anymore. This way is so mad.
Don't lose.
Yeah, I guess Braum, your W scales off of your own resists. So maybe there's an argument for Braum, you know, getting... I still think you want to get something to help your team out. But we were talking about, what is that? 3,200 gold item that gives you more resists
Lighter the staff.
yesterday. Hey, what's up, B-Rad? gone. We got flanked. We shouldn't be up that far with no vision on our flanks. Is that everybody? Malphite. I want this ward. Need to hit my 10 stacks.
Back I go.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, CDR does get a lot of value for Braum because he does have that long cooldown on his E. And your ult is pretty good. Like, it's not as good at other stuff at starting fights, but it can still be pretty good. Hey, what's up, Jose? Jose. Dude, that's one thing that, like, drove me crazy, where there these, like, American announcers with this MMA fighter who was Jose Aldo, very clearly Hispanic. They kept calling him Jose Aldo. I'm like, there's no way he goes by Jose, man. They just trying to make him sound American or something? Like, maybe he does. They just said it all the time. I was like, what? It was so weird. Oh, Jack Show. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Jonesy, but never Jose. That's a bold move to try to walk up with very little backup and auto attack a Malphite, who probably has his ult as the Ashe. Malphite's pretty fed too. Ashe arrow any of those, or like?
I wonder what's around next corner.
I mean, I don't have any more clear.
Sometimes I see heart.
I mean, I don't.
Warm smile. Not so fast. You are safe with Braum.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Let us go.
Oh, that was Nico as Jack. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, that Jack's melted.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, it's just a standard how to win in solo queue. Just hang out on Baron, clear out all the vision, push the waves up, and then they either die checking it or you get it. Jonesy. Here comes Jose Aldo. Reminds me of, there's an old, oh god, who is that romantic? Lord Byron. One of his most famous poems is Don Juan. I think that's where kind of the sort of motif about Don Juan being this ladies' man kind of thing, it came from that poem. But he called it Don Juan because he was British. And he was like, I don't give a fuck if he's Italian. I'm saying it British.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Mother always said, don't
Tried colonizing the name, basically, yeah. I mean, it made his rhymes work. I think that was what it was. I guess Juan was too hard to rhyme with, or he's just afraid people wouldn't be able to read it or something.
Your team has destroyed an ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
the doctor lighter the staff.
We put some wards down here. Maybe didn't need to ult, but I wasn't sure how many more people would be there. I probably could have just queued him. Typical British. I mean, I don't know. I like British literature. They're, you know, kind of a product of the time. 19th century. I mean, to be honest, Americans probably not that much better in that time period. But as far as cultural sensitivity or whatever you want to call it, awareness. Hopefully it's not lagging too much for you guys there. It says on YouTube it is. I wasn't lagging in game. Easy game. Mastery 2, chest for hitting milestone 1. Oh, okay, so you get chest for hitting milestones. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up. I need to change my internet over to fiber. But I just haven't done it. It's just going to be a pain in the ass to switch it over, and I just don't want to be disrupted, but okay. I guess I can play one more. Don Juan. Oh, I don't think I've ever actually read it. Okay, so it's actually going against so I guess the stereotype was already around of the legendary Don Juan. And now he's the one that's getting played by a woman in it. That actually kind of makes me want to read it. That sounds kind of funny. Interesting, and he died while while he was writing the 14th or the last chapter. Don Quixote. I never actually read all of that either. There's a lot of stuff I haven't read of. That's a huge ass book though. A married friend of his mother. Oh, so he's going after the MILFs too? Adolescent boy. Juan has a love affair with a married friend of his mother. Damn, he's really far ahead of his time. I might as well have read it. Okay. I know Lord Byron, he died after fighting in a war or something. I think it was, it's like with Turkey? I can't remember which war it was. Or like the Turks, Ottomans. I think he fought on behalf of the Greeks in a war against the Ottomans. It's like in the 1820s. Then he got like a wound and they just tended to it very poorly. So he just died of like terrible medical treatment, I'm pretty sure. Like bloodletting and crap. I don't know why he went over and like fought for Greece though. I guess he just liked it. Maybe he had been living there for a while. Yeah, I never really read a lot of Byron. I know he was a playboy. Was he the guy that was like hooking up with like, I think it was Mary Shelley's friend? Or like sister or something? And then she, like, then he left her and she killed herself or something over it? He was caught up in some like crazy ass, yeah. Claire Claremont, I think. He's caught up in some crazy ass like love triangle, or maybe that was Percy Shelley that left Claremont, and then Byron hollered at Mary Shelley's wife. It was like something straight out of a soap opera. I guess we'll just rock Braum again. Whatever. We'll practice some.
The heart is the strongest
Yes.
muscle.
Percy Shelley and Mary Shelley married. Eventually, Percy Shelley wrote a bunch of poems and died in a boating accident, which may have been a political assassination. Because he was also this anarchist that was trying to raise a bunch of hell. And then Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein. So Mary Shelley's probably the best known today, because almost everybody reads Frankenstein, or is at least familiar with Frankenstein. Not everybody reads Shelley, like Ode to the West Wind and crap. Mary Godwin befriended the poet Percy Shelley and Mary Godwin. Okay, that was Mary Shelley's maiden name, was Godwin. Joined by Mary's stepsister, Claire Claremont. Okay, so that was it. Whom he'd had an affair with in London. And they had an illegitimate child who died at the age of 5. Later in life. Phantasmagoria, Megoriana or whatever. What would become Frankenstein, and the vampire, which was the start of the romantic vampire child. Oh, I didn't know she did that. That's pretty crazy. Against Zed, Neela. Okay. Guess we'll keep this. I just have to remember the exhaust is not ignite. You never heard poems? What do you hear, like poems? Boy, you from the South? Come on now. Yeah. Yeah, he got injured in a Turkish war and then just died of an infection, basically. Oh yeah, he had a weird foot, too. He had like a club foot. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but he was kind of marginally hobbled, but like, I think he worked around it. No, I know you are. Oh, you're not from the South? Wait. I thought you were. Oil is a one-syllable word. That's right. Oil. Oh. Yeah, people think a lot of the Victorians are very proper and didn't do a lot of, like, devious sexual stuff. They definitely did. Possibly, I wouldn't say more so than now, but probably a similar amount. It was just, you know, kept on the low. A lot more.
Minions have spawned.
Certainly the men did. Now, the women, maybe, maybe not. I mean, they probably did. But there were far fewer consequences if you were a man. Like, you could have mistresses and stuff. Like, that was just... You were kind of looked down upon if you didn't have a mistress. And you were like a, you know, upper middle class person. Okay, it is lagging for me now a little bit. I'm at 50. Now it's dropping. Oh, now it's going up again. Oh, this is going to be fun.
You are safe with Braum.
It was lagging a little bit yesterday, too. Or was that the day before? I don't know. It's been a couple of times.
The darker the night, the brighter the stars.
Hey, I almost got to Diamond on like 100 ping, though. Like season... Is that 6 or maybe 3? I think it was before I was streaming.
I wonder what's around next corner.
Did he not get the stun on her? Did she flash? Maybe she just dashed out.
An enemy has been slain.
Not sure. It looks like it might be calming down a little bit.
An ally has been slain.
Oh my god, dude. This guy's... It's getting sus, man. Why is he not, like, insta-dashing forward and blasting them when I hit my... I've hit Qs point blank, like, several times. He's just using his Q on the wave to harass? It's like, dude, if I'm hitting that many Qs, like, just wait. Is he afraid he's gonna be polyed or something? I feel like he's either playing this way too safe or just... I don't know what the deal is.
I feel this heal for you. Fight like breath.
An ally has been slain.
Hmm.
You have problem. You come to me first.
Interesting, interesting. Oh my god. Hit him one more time, stun him. Okay. This is so clowny. Who got the kill? Shaco did. Okay. God, I missed so much XP by doing that though. But I think I'm supposed to do that. Let Lucian catch up a little bit on the XP. I know, I don't know. He just feels kind of inexperienced on Lucian. Maybe he's lagging. It's like, I can block the polymorph. Like, if I get up in his face and throw on the shield, like, if he just goes and I shield, they can't do anything. Polymorph is a projectile. There's so many not, like, you can throw it into wind walls and shit too. Like, it's so annoying when you play Lulu against those types of champs.
Sometimes icy heart just needs warm smile.
Oh, the new font also triggers. I hear it triggering a Lucian gun too. He just is not using it.
An ally has been slain.
Because it gives him that little heal. He's just looking for like Q poke, but he's not like willing to go all in.
Darker the night, brighter the star.
Enemy killing spree.
Guys, please. Why? Maybe at least kills him. This game's gonna be rough though if we don't just like totally smash him. They have so many early game champs. Oh, she's 6 though. How is she 6? Dude, that's a whole level up on me. What? I know Neela gives some extra XP, but
Heaviest door can be opened.
we're only like, it was only pushed 3 extra melees. Melee minions. Oh my god, it's lagging so much now. I am at like 100 milliseconds. Well, at least it's my last game. I don't know what the hell. Maybe they're working on the lines or something. I don't think I've had this weird little stuttery lag like this since Ohio. It's either completely shut off or, you know, running okay.
Life is good, huh?
This like stuttery lag feels like it should have been something from like 10 years ago. Because they're supposedly make all these improvements on the lines. It's not storming or anything outside. Like,
If you have problem, you come to me.
An enemy has
I don't
been
know if it
slain.
keeps doing this. Maybe it's just the kind of kick in the ass that I need to get fiber. I wanted to get fiber when we moved into this house, but they didn't have it in my area. Now they do. I'm in kind of a weird part of town where it's like geographically almost in the center of suburbia. It's near a bunch of main interstates, but there's like this weird little place that's kind of country about it. This one little road. There's just not that much on it.
Let us go.
It's kind of near a lake that we're on. And so there just wasn't a lot of financial incentive to put things like that here. It would be like the last stop until you've already got everywhere else around it. Then you can do this one. Because obviously they want to put it where there's the most people first. That's an annoying ass gank.
Enemy rampage.
Dude, why is Poppy on a rampage? So low. They're basically all AD. I know that matchup's probably not great for Fiora, but if she puts up her little thing, can't you like WQW and it'll riposte it? Does she not know that interaction?
An enemy is unstoppable.
God, bro, like... Well, that was just dumb. Like, that wasn't anything about the matchup. That was just bad. I just don't know if I can go in with this guy. I don't know if I trust him. We have items? We do have items. I don't know if I block Neela's whips, though. I know she's coded as melee, but... I think she's coded as melee. I'm pretty sure she is.
The darker the night.
An ally has been slain.
I can go on her, dude.
Enemy double kill.
Oh my god, what the hell is happening around the map right now? God, and it's back to like 75. We're just like, why is he not just playing something that scales?
Wonder what's around next.
Like, why play Lucian?
Not so fast. Even heavier storms.
Okay. Did she last hit it through the thing? I couldn't tell. Oh my god, I missed it. Everybody misses everything. We still get a kill though, I guess. Man, that was nasty in a bad way. It seems like this is gonna be bad.
Let us go.
Damn, we lost the cannon? Oh my god, why was the wave in such a shitty position? I guess we partially pushed it?
Brother always said, don't lose.
Well, mid lane is okay. Behind on farm, but got kills. We're doing fine, bottom. It's just top that's like chain feeding. Yeah, I mean, we need to be further ahead.
Sneaking up on Braum this time.
I think she only ganked bot once. Man, partially some of that's on her. But I mean, the game's still winnable. You gotta hit those, man.
Move like
Did Zed try to ult her?
sometimes battle is unavoidable.
say, don't we have more people on our team? Isn't it?
An enemy has been slain.
No time for worrying.
Has been slain.
Sometimes I see hard.
She might be able to run her down. I don't know if she's going to get her or not. I should have upgraded that somewhere in there. Oh my god, she really needed to hit that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I don't know how he thought that was going to kill me. Like it's a magical damage dagger thing that you throw at me. You have no AP. It's not affected by lethality.
Like breath. The darker the night, the brighter the stars. I wonder what's around next corner.
This Fifi is having some big time problems. And Lucian just can't play the game really.
Heaviest door open.
Lucian's gonna, or Lulu's gonna come up here eventually. Oh my god, I missed! Fuck, I just cannot hit these Qs, man. Nice.
Like breath. If you have problems, you come to me first. Let us go.
Well, we're pulling Poppy away from top. So that's at least giving some extra farm time.
Sometimes shield becomes strength.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
I could have maybe walked out of that faster. I didn't exhaust anybody either. I should have exhausted somebody.
Braum lives another day.
God, please. Nice. Okay, good. And she TP'd.
Mother always said,
You know, Zeke's may not be terrible here, just to slow the Poppy down and kite all this crap out. Poppy and the Neela. What does Neela's thing do? She can't be hit by, like, ranged stuff while that's ticking or something? I can't remember what her, like, semi-invulnerability is.
Your turret has been destroyed.
You can always
Your team has destroyed the turret.
Is anyone coming? Where's the cavalry? Oh, they're all way over there. We got them all pretty low. I think Lulu Ard. I'm not 100% about that. I think we should get Dragon off that, though. Oh my god. We fighting him? We doing this? Oh my god, she's so fast. God, she's missed so many of these webs, though. I mean, I've missed a lot of stuff, too, but we really gotta start hitting these. LeBlanc's kind of popping, though.
I wonder what's around next corner.
I don't have any wards. I think I'm still just supposed to get Knight's Vow and put it on Lucian, though. Even though it's been nerfed.
Even the heaviest door can be opened.
Make sure, try to do everything I can to make sure Zed doesn't blow him up. I can still block, like, Zed shurikens. To prevent, you know, some damage off the ult.
Braum is on the job.
I think Zed has to hit at least, like, double shuriken to really have a lot of value.
Life is good, huh?
Oh my god, I think I was just so far away. I thought I was somebody else. I was like straight out of bronze.
If you had trouble,
I either got stunned or I thought I was closer than I was. Can't believe she fucking got out of that.
let us go.
Okay, Fiora's kind of getting back in the game.
Not so fast.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
She gets him though, right? Nice, let's go, Fifi. Oh my god.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Jesus, yeah, I was way overextend.
Back I go.
But they don't get Lucian though, right? No. They can't do Baron this early, I don't think. I think getting the Zed was fine. Pressuring Poppy was good, but like diving between two towers is probably not the play.
You can always trust Braum.
Okay, hey, Lucian's turned it on. Something weird is going on. Never been afraid of a Godzilla movie? What do you mean? Like, it's actually a scary movie? So many people are just, like, into scary movies, man. I don't know. Now, there's some stuff, like, psychological thrillers or crime stuff. Like, Silence of the Lambs. I thought that was cool. I didn't think that was scary. It's more like a drama. But, like body horror stuff. I don't know, like I used to like stuff kind of like Alien back in the day, like the Alien franchise 1 and 2. 2 was awesome. 2 was more of like almost like an action movie. But that kind of freaky stuff, man, I'm just not as into it these days. Stranger Things is okay. That kind of rides the line. Like, Season 3 was a little freaky, but I was already kind of invested in the show. Like, I don't get that scared. It's just like, I don't... Stuff like Get Out, yeah, if that has, like, a good story, like, that's pretty good. That kind of stuff doesn't freak me out too much. It's really just like, yeah, the body horror. People getting... infested with something, shit bursting out of them, you know, that kind of, or like torture, like Saw, that type of stuff. That's kind of its own genre. But like the Silence of the Lambs stuff, yeah, I used to really like scary stuff more when I was younger. I liked Goosebumps, and then I read like Fear Street. God, I'm just missing like everything this game. Yeah, I read like all the Goosebumps at the time. I collected them, and then I moved on to Fear Street, because that was also by R.L. Stine, and then I moved on to Stephen King. So it was like Goosebumps was 3rd grade. I probably read more in elementary school than I've read the entire rest of my life. Certainly for pleasure reading, which is kind of sad, but I used to just read all the freaking time. I did play video games, and I hung out with friends, but I would just, I don't know, I just read some books, man. But yeah, I used to like scary stuff more, and now I like comedies a lot more. As I got older, the older I got, the less I like scary stuff, and the more I like comedies. Comedies kind of requires a little bit more, I think, life experience to appreciate. Like it depends on the comedy, but you just kind of have to understand different social situations to be able to relate to it a little bit more. It's just bad. Everybody's dead. Well, I guess I should not have. I should have just left. I think throwing an ult there. Damn, now they get Baron off that. That's a huge swing. Yeah, I don't know why we tried to go between towers. It's like 2 of the biggest throws were people trying to go between towers. I mean, getting Zeke's now does feel a little weird, but the slow would be nice.
See? That wasn't so bad.
I'm not even going to type anything. There's hardly any towers left, so it's probably not going to matter anymore, but... See, now I haven't watched a lot of Walking Dead. That probably would be a little freaky to me. I'm like, I could do it. I wouldn't be scared. I would just be, like, kind of on edge. Sometimes I'll watch like highlights of scary stuff, but I just don't want to like watch a whole scary movie. Are they just gonna hide with their Baron? I mean, that'd be nice. That's like best case for us, probably.
Sometimes I see hard
They're gonna do the side lanes. Don't let them get all my vision, though.
You are safe with Braum.
Yeah, I mean, they are. There's a lot of zombie stuff. I mean, I probably wouldn't mind watching it. My wife really hates it too, so that's another part. Is like, she's never gonna want to watch it. It'd probably be fine. Who did we kill? We killed Poppy? I need more. I don't have time to go get anything else. I should have probably backed and just got more vision stuff sooner. Poppy though is gonna like walk us all off. That is nice. I can actually block Poppy when she tries to throw her shield as a projectile. I can block that.
Shut down.
Oh my god. Okay, well we got her though. I don't know if that was worth using my ult for that, but... I just don't watch a lot of hardly anything. Like, the only thing I watch is, like, YouTube, basically. I don't watch a lot of shows. What's something else that would protect? I mean, Zeke's can help with kiting. I think I will just go with the Zeke's.
Let us go.
Ah, god damn it. This weird little, like, pimple or something I have on my neck.
An ally has been slain.
Mother always said, don't lose.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Oh my god.
An ally has been slain.
If he would have run closer to me, I could have blocketed him. What the fuck? Why am I perma-slowed?
Turret has been destroyed.
Was it red buff? How did she manage to kill, like, how did Elise not kill her? I guess she blocked a lot with her circle, and then Lulu was kind of buffing her up, but... Man. Oh, is there a Cyberpunk series that's come out? That game was pretty fun. I was trying to min-max some of it, and I was really hoping that there would be like some reward for doing all of these little fights, or there was something else, or collecting all of something. And it didn't seem like there was. And I was just like so absurdly powerful at a certain point. But it was really fun. Okay. I was doing like a hacker and then kind of like mental warfare. And I was trying to do a pacifist run where I didn't kill anybody I didn't have to. Except for like bosses. Wow. Dude, he got that invisible? Holy crap. Can we just do this? We've got Mountain Shield.
You are safe.
And we do this so fast. Alright, I'm gonna sell that. So I still have a control ward on the map. And I think we're just hopefully just gonna push middle here.
The darker the night, the brighter the stars.
Edge runners. I don't know. Maybe I should watch some more shows. I need to read more too. There's just a lot of stuff I need to do, but I just spend so much time either working out, cleaning the house, or like doing kid stuff or family things. Once the kids are home. But I do have time. We're like trying to do some channel content.
Has been slain. Double kill.
Yeah, 95 damage, baby. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I need to get audiobooks. Or like a good podcast or something. Right now I just put on like music, which is fine. No, my ward kill.
Life is good, no?
Victory!
Well, the game was a little questionable at the start, but we got it. Okay, so what was that? 2-1 tonight? Winning too many games, bruh. We're gonna get too far ahead. Man, why can't Riot just let me buy an account? Just like a fresh account for 20 bucks. It's just like, just like skip leveling. Why don't they have that? Like, not XP boost, whatever, just 20 bucks. You just start off level 30 with 100,000 blue essence or something. And that's it. Like, I don't know why they can't do that. Like, if you don't want to pay, that's fine. You can play the games to level, but why do they make it mandatory? Um, it's got to be one of the only. You have to give it to pros. um, but it's got to be one of the only games that is like a mainstream, especially competitive multiplayer game where you have to do something like that. Like, there are probably, and I haven't played a lot of these other games, but I would assume, like, maybe before you play ranked or something, they make you play 10 games or something, maybe. Like, how does Dota do it? Don't you start off with every champion in Dota? Like, on a new account, you can just play ranked immediately, pretty much? I can't remember. There might be some training that's required, but I feel like it's not that much. And almost certainly, like, Fortnite, Call of Duty, all that stuff. You know, because ranked just sorts itself out pretty quickly. Would you have people that just make new accounts just if they get bad placements and just keep playing until they get good placements? Oh, you do have to play 100 hours before rank. See, I don't like that. It sorts itself out. But I mean, I feel like they would make a lot more money. If people make extra accounts, then they're going to want to buy extra skins for those new accounts. That's my theory. And they're having to buy those new accounts, those boosts or whatever, the $20 for the boost. But I mean, like, legit, sometimes you just want to play with your friends and they're a lower rank. Or you just don't want it to affect your main rank if you got some friends that, you know, aren't reliable, that run it down, have a bad temper or something, but you still want to play with them every now and then. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I know people don't like quote-unquote smurfing in games, but that's like very, very few people. We almost never run into an actual smurf in my games. And I think if someone's just one league above you, that's not really a smurf. Like, a smurf to me is at least 2 leagues above. And sometimes there are people like that, but I feel like it's very, very few. I mean, I guess on the other side of that, most people are probably fine with just having their main account. They don't need another account anyways. Fuck Ronald. That's a hater account right there. Yeah, I tried Dota before. It just, at the end of the day, I was like, why am I not just playing League? Like, it was fine, but I was just, like, missing League mechanics. Like, having to move around the donkey to deliver your items and, like, the turn radius and stuff just wasn't for me. I thought about it, but I was mostly just because I was kind of mad at League because I wasn't doing well that season. I don't remember. It was, like, season 5 or something. And so I decided to try it out, but I just go back to League. So it's fine, but it's a situation where it's like, I know there are third-party vendors that do sell accounts for probably even cheaper than $20, but I don't want to risk getting banned, and I don't want my, like, information getting jacked or whatever. I just don't want to do it through the black market. I could just make another account, but it takes like 100-something hours. It's really annoying. And I don't want to throw games either, because I want to respect that people are, you know, trying. I don't know. We'll have to figure out something. Hopefully we can play with Jason again soon. I mean, maybe I could just play the one game a day, and I'd have it done in a month or something. It'd probably take longer than that. But if I did, like, daily win plus, I don't know, like, buying a boost just seems so bad. The Super Mario movie, I mean, that kind of just depends on the person, but there was one other adult that I know that saw it and she liked it. One in today keeps the doctor away. Yeah, I just really don't want to do that. Anyways, okay. Well, that's got to be it for me. Thank y'all very much. I'll see if I can maybe do an ADC tier list tomorrow. We'll see. Oh, it's a reference. One in today keeps the doctor away. So we got a loss on Braum. I still don't think I've played particularly well. That last game was like okay, but I'm still missing like a lot of ults, a lot of Qs, and I'm just like not always sequencing my stuff the best. Wow, I got MVP last game? Really? It should have been the Lucian. Oh, it should have been the Ashe that game. Okay, so it doesn't have my most recent one. Go to the Navy. Military, I mean, I could have gone in the military. I mean, almost anybody, I guess, could go in the military if you're physically able, but they were really trying to recruit me after college. I think we've talked about that before, but they're just like, go. I mean, like, where do you want to go? Which division do you want? Come in, we'll get you trained up as an officer. And I was like, man, I could do like intelligence or something. And I'm like thinking like, yeah, man, I'm gonna be like cracking codes and strategizing and shit. And it's like. Someone later told me, he's like, dude, they'll tell you anything to get you in there, but once you sign that contract, they can just do whatever the hell they want with you. And he was ex-military too. And I was like, I guess that's right. Like, I'm glad people do it. I just don't know if... It might have been good for me, giving me some structure. It was really just the 6 years they want for training for an officer, and I can understand why they do that. They don't want to spend all that time training somebody that's only going to be there for a couple years. But... it probably would not have ultimately been my thing. Depends on what it was. But well, I wouldn't necessarily like pick my station, but like field. Like I would want to do something in I don't know. I don't even really know, honestly, what you do in the field. I guess you get to pick your wider fit as far as, like, Navy, Army, Marines, that type of thing. But maybe you can't pick intelligence or whatever. It helps, Delib. It's not like literally I get a nickel or something if you like. I would probably qualify for most of the fields, I think. But yeah, I mean, you do. I've heard you do have to take a test, and you kind of see. But as far as on the intelligence level, I'm pretty sure I could. But yeah, so it doesn't literally give me a nickel, but it does help promote the channel. So it's nice. Like, click for a like, a subscribe. That counts as quote-unquote interaction. And that promotes the channel more. And then more people, like, as more people see it, more people are likely to click on it. And then they're likely to see an ad or something like that. And then that does generate revenue. So, I mean, the best thing you can do, just one-on-one as an individual to generate individual revenue... Well, other than becoming a channel member, that's the best one, which is $5 a month, quarter a day for anyone who wants to hook it up. I know inflation's tough, though. But the next best thing is just take off ad blocker, and I never run ads in the middle. And occasionally you might see an ad if you have it off at the beginning or at the end. I don't make the call on that. The algorithm decides how many ads you've seen, how many ads you're willing to tolerate until you click away. I don't know exactly how it comes up with it, but you occasionally see ads, and every ad that you see gives me a very, very small number. I think it's like, I haven't even looked recently, but it's like way back in the day, it was like every 1,000 ads seen was $3. So that's people who don't have ad block off, who watched an ad. You don't even have to watch the whole thing, though. If you click the skip button, it still counts. But every 1,000 ads seen was like $3 or something. In America. If it's like internationally, it's less. Europe might be similar. But yeah, it might even be less than that. And it's something probably like at least 50% of people run ad block. So, I mean, it's just like, yeah. So I appreciate it. I don't use ad block. I mean, it barely does anything anymore because most content creators that are large are just gonna promote it in the middle of the video, and that if you promote something in the middle of a video, you're not supposed to be able to run ads anyways. Like you kind of have to choose. Is it gonna be sponsored or is it gonna be ads? Because the ad companies don't want like cross references to other brands and that kind of stuff. But usually you can make a lot more money if you negotiate your own sponsorships and things than you would off of ads. And it also doesn't matter if you get demonetized. So you get demonetized for almost anything these days. Just talking about controversial topics, quote unquote, will get you demonetized. So, anyways, excuse me. Okay, well, I got to get out of here. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. And yeah, I appreciate you guys not running the ad block. That it does help out. You know, it is that is like a nickel or something over time, and that does help out, and I do appreciate it. I don't make a ton of money off the channel. It's mostly just coming in, hanging out with you guys. It's just like a digital cheers, you know, of sorts, and just happen to play a game too. But really, just coming in, chatting with you guys. But it is nice getting a little bit every now and then. But anyways, okay, that's gonna be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and we'll see you by next time.